Good morning from the National Weather Service here in Pocatello. My name is Carter, and this is your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for Friday, September 15th. Got a warm and dry weekend ahead, courtesy of high pressure overhead, but we're going to have a return to some cooler and active weather heading especially towards the middle part of next week. I'll be breaking that down for you this morning. Key points from focus on today: high pressure will be in control through the weekend. What that means is cool mornings, followed by afternoon highs in the 70s and 80s each day. Can have increasingly westerly winds as we head into the early part of next week, and that's going to help to usher in a more active weather pattern, especially as we head into the Wednesday and Thursday time frame, with some more widespread precipitation chances, as well as some cooler temperatures with afternoon highs back in the 50s and 60s as soon as Thursday. Not a whole lot to talk about this morning on satellite, just a couple of lightning strikes in southern Nevada with some isolated thunderstorms in the southern Great Basin, but beyond that, clear skies, million-mile visibility. Water vapor satellite for you. So again, high pressure ridge will be building in over the Pacific. We've been watching this over the last couple of days. Again, extended period of warm and dry weather. And you can see in the Gulf of Alaska, a lot of activity going on there, multiple areas of low pressure and plenty of moisture to work with. So that'll continue to work into our area, but take a couple days to get here. So in the meantime, nice and dry and quiet weather until then. Weather was for your next 5 days. Nothing to talk about through Sunday. Should be beautiful weather. Great weekend to get outside. And heading into Monday and Tuesday, just some isolated chances for some showers and thunderstorms, particularly in the mountains, with a return to some breezy westerly winds, helping to cool things down, especially as we head into the middle part of the week. High temperatures for today are going to be another beautiful day. We'll see afternoon highs in the 70s and 80s across the board, upper 60s up towards Island Park. And those weekend high temperatures, not a whole lot of change there. Still seeing afternoon highs each day in the 70s to now mid-80s across portions of this Magic Valley. And heading into Monday, high temperatures and wind gusts for your Monday. Still keeping with the 70s and 80s across the board for your Monday, but noticeably breezier winds. So we're going to see light winds, especially today, tomorrow, and into Sunday. But seeing those winds pick up on Monday with gusts generally about 25 to 35 miles an hour. This could be stronger, especially in the mountains of central Idaho. High temperature wind gusts for your Tuesday, again, slightly cooler, so those westerly winds are going to help to bring in some cooler air up from the British Columbia area and the Pacific Northwest. But overall, still seeing highs on Tuesday, 60s and 70s across the board, with wind gusts, again, about that 25 to 35 mile an hour range. And Wednesday, a whole lot to say there, keeping them with that cooling trend and breezy winds. We're going to have those temperatures drop again for Wednesday, with afternoon highs now in the 60s and 70s, but still keeping with the breezy winds, about 20 to 35 miles an hour. And by Thursday, it looks like we're having to have the system working in around that Wednesday, Thursday time frame, with the impact certainly felt there on the temperatures as afternoon highs drop back into the 50s and 60s. And this will be conducive, potentially, for some overnight light snow across some of our higher elevation mountain valleys, particularly in the mountains above 6,000 feet, 6,000 to 7,000 feet, with winds slightly less on Thursday as that system works into our area, with more widespread cloud cover and precipitation chances. And take a look at that storm. So again, the track's still a little bit uncertain at this point. We're still talking about a system that's, Wednesday, Thursday timeframe, so still a ways away. But as far as what the models are showing out there, the multi-model ensemble they're shown in the center bottom right is going to be showing that at least low pressure to working directly over the northern Rockies. But you can see this placement of it is still uncertain at this time. But the overall consensus is we're still keeping an eye, again, that Wednesday, Thursday timeframe of an upper level low working out of Western Canada into our area. And the impacts of an upper level ridge further off the coast in the Pacific will be the main driver for where it sets up either over our area or further west out towards the Pacific Northwest. And take a look at those QPFs, so rain and snowfall amounts as far as the QPF goes. So as far as across the board, slightly western track shown there in the GFS. You can see those higher totals across western Idaho. But on the European model, still highlighting our entire area on some widespread precipitation, light to moderate, especially as you head further north and west. And as far as potential snowfall goes, again, best chances will be up in the central mountains and along the Tetons, greater Yellowstone area. But again, as you get about 6,000, 7,000 feet, could see some light snow mixing down with some rain during the overnight hours, as overnight lows will be in the 20s and 30s in the mountains, 30s and 40s as you head into the valleys. And that's about all I have for you this morning. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please feel free to send us an email, give us a call, or check out some information on our website. Have a great weekend.